and that is WearBands, this belt that I have on right here. Now, we're gonna just take care of the elephant in the room real quick, and that you're going to look weird. Just accept it, understand it, and get over it, because these things work. They work really, really well. So what their purpose is to actually put additional pull strain on your legs. So as you're running, you are required to really have to push down. So you're actually going to be working those explosive muscles that you need for climbing and for speed when you're out on the course. So we're going to go over a couple things right now. First off, how to assemble and wear them, and then a few exercises to kind of get started so you can kind of see the best way to really get used to them. And then, so come on over here to the bench. So number one, you see these green bands. I have two sets, one in the front, one in the rear, and the shorter set is in the front, okay? Now the green bands are the easiest ones, and the ones that WearBands and I also recommend that you start off with as well. Now as you progress and improve, they do have more and more sets of higher resistance bands. So as you progress, then you start adding resistance for the front and the rear. So to put these on, the first thing that you want to do is go into a squat. The reason why is because these are rubber bands. For obvious reasons, you want to be as low as possible. Now you're going to connect them to this item. Now, if you notice, this is actually a sock that I already put on previously over my original inside my shoe. So it has two hooks, one in the rear, one in the front. If you notice, I unlaced my shoe and put this down in here. So it's going to be best if you have kind of a second pair of knockaround shoes to go for it. Otherwise, just get it to where it's going to be sitting on top, and then you have a long compression sock or full tights like I'm wearing right now. So when you have these set, kneel down, and it's just a push clip right into the front, and then reach back, and it's just the same push clip right into the rear. Do that for each side. Reach back, and you are set. So make sure that this is sitting above your hip line, like above your actual pelvis bone here. So that way it's not going to pull down as you go. Now, this is, like I said, where you start to feel a little bit weird your first time doing this. So these are actively pulling up, so you have to actually put muscle into it to keep your feet down on the ground. That's where that training that negative, that push is for. So when you get these, I highly, highly recommend that you do basic exercises before you really go out for a run to kind of test them out. So some of the things to try out, we're going to do right now. All right, so those are just a few exercises, like I said, to start off with, to really get used to this mechanism, how it's going to affect you. Now, I will say that when I was first contacted about WearBands, I myself was a little skeptical. I gave them a shot. I've been actually testing them for a few weeks now. They are good. They will just really get you where you've never thought about before when you're out for a run. And afterward, you really feel it. In fact, you feel it to the point to where you just went roller skating for a couple hours and then you have that kind of weird walk right afterward. It's amazing. It is a great product. I can't recommend it enough. It will really help your speed and explosiveness when you're out there on the course. Just this a couple days a week, go for it. So again, this is WearBands. I'm Matt Willis with Mud Run Guide. See you guys on the course.